Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition here on our Seven Kingdoms colony. Alright, so in our last episode we did a recap of where we were at because we hadn't played for a while and we've got some progress going on things. So from a perspective of getting this natural gas, which is a backup supply, for, because these things are always going to produce natural gas, we just have to get that built. Of steel because the first one melted. We also got our other copper volcano up and running. It is going. We've got to monitor it a little bit. We still have to seal it up as soon as we get these collected. We will seal the engine in, and then we will seal this in as soon as we're comfortable. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because we're pumping a little bit of polluted water into here, and it has the potential of solidifying once it heats up and it tries to transfer into steam. It leaves behind polluted dirt, so we've got to watch that a little bit. We're still adding a little bit in here. As we can see, we've got steam. It is 176, 184. I mean, the temperature of the steam is good. Go. Although up here at the top, just make it's all steam. It's just a little bit low down here. Okay, cool. And then of course we've got this thing just constantly picking up everything in here so we can get it all out. So, but this is really good. So happy about that. We're starting on the other volcano over here. All right, good. We got all of this. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this ladder. It was in the way. So that we can get a little bit of a liquid lock here and take care of this. We'll need big enough to put a pump here so we can pump this out and then get some hydrogen in here. So we need, yes, we need a vent. Well, this is kind of a issue. We want a little bit of hydrogen in there. Our closest hydrogen is here. All right. So it looks like we're going to do this. Just fine. Oops. Can always rip this out later when we don't need it, or who knows, we might use it for the rockets. Okay. So we'll get that built. All right, let's go ahead and set up the lock. Oops, we want this big enough to put a gas pump there temporarily. So we're going to do that. And that creates our lock there. We're going to need a pump down here as well, so we want that big enough. So we can do that. And we can create the lock right there. Okay, cool. Let's get that built, so that we can get in there. Then we're going to need a pump, bottler. Let's just get a little bit in here and a little bit in here. All right, cool. All right, then we're going to want some piping. This is going to go like this. Go. Let's cancel that one. Turn it into an insulated so it doesn't melt. Take this. We're going to build that out of steel. Very good. We're going to take our auto sweeper. Make sure steel's selected. There we go. So it's going to go right here. This is going to be made out of steel right here. Conveyor rail thermal sensor is right here. Well, the reason we put this in is so that we can turn this off when the volcano's idle. I don't think we have to, though. Okay, make sure that goes like that. That goes like that. Very good. Then we need the rail. So it's gonna just come out. Our goal is to kind of go like this. We could cool it all the way. We're going to stick it right there with a conveyor chute right here for now. Later we'll fix all this up so it goes where we want it to go, but right now that's not needed. All right, then we're going to need some power. Just make sure it's not made out of icky stuff. And, you know, I've been doing... I'd rather, if there's extra power, I'd rather take it into the grid. Come on. Which means I need to do... Oh no, we can come through here. It means I need to redo this a little bit. Let me see. We're going to seal... Well, this is going to seal up eventually. Like that. So I don't want to put it in right now, but what I can do is I can go like this. Like that. Switch this. Okay, so that puts it into the power grid. We'll need to put our pump in here and here. Temporary power to both. There we go. We need a little bit of crude oil here and crude oil here for our lock. Since we've already got this hooked up, we're not going to bring in the thing yet. We're going to just do that, and we're going to deconstruct that one. And we're just going to grab that so that we can drain those out. Okay, cool. Last thing, of course, we'll do is just dig this out. Okay, we can set this. There we go. So if it's below, excellent. We'll just stick that on everything. Perfect. How about that? It's already looking great. We can sweep up the top here. We don't need to worry about the bottom. Speaking of, it's like we got this one. Let's go ahead and seal this. There we go. This is looking pretty consistent. We're not quite solid green up here, so I think we need to add just a little bit more liquid. Excuse me. Okay, ideally, if you want to optimize it, you want this to be a solid green bar. That means it's got enough steam to run the whole thing 100% of the time. Okay, see, this is what I was worried about. We're still getting a little bit from the pollution, so that's fine. That's why we left it open. Perfect. All right, did we get this set up? We gotta set the filter down here. Natural gas. Actually, I don't know why, because we're just putting it into the regular line, but eventually. All right, so this is going to give me natural gas from in here. Oops. So that's really good. That'll be a backup supply. We're still, I'm blind. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. 4.5 cycles before we get some lava out of that. Magma, I mean. Oh, did we get these? Okay, so we need a couple more of these guys. We're gonna do one of those, and we need smooth hatch. We're still doing this manually. We'll have to get this set up. Smooth. Let's get this guy also wrangled. And this guy wrangled, because we can put them in the base. What are you doing over here? I don't know. But he's there. That. Turn some of these into omelets. Technically, you can let them sit here so that they hatch and then drown. That's the goal. So because then you have barbecue. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing. But instead, I'm turning them into omelets. Not that we need the money or the food right now, but that's what we're doing. All right, so this has already got a lock, so we can turn it off. Once the cycle comes back, and we can deconstruct. Same thing here, we can deconstruct, and there we go. So we got our locks. We just have to hook up the power, and that will be up and running. Perfect. As far as this goes, we have natural gas coming up. It's just about to hit this line, which is good, because when you look at it, we've drained all of these tanks. Now this one here, we can actually do that as well. Yeah, so that's good that we've gone ahead and got this extra coming in. It's not a lot, and as you can see, it's getting smaller and smaller down here because we've already sucked everything out, and we're not using the petroleum right now. We put a bunch of petroleum here, but we don't have more petroleum coming through, right? We just have to hook it up. But we want to flash this first. I don't want to... We need the magma first so that this starts heating up before we get it going. I don't want to mess this up. We do have a vacuum in here now, though. So I'm going to deconstruct that. And then I'm going to deconstruct those. And I'm going to deconstruct that. Be good. Oh yeah, we were bringing this power line all the way down here so that we could save on some materials and stuff. Why don't we go ahead and set that up? We'll do our first one right here. So we'll do that. We're gonna have to change this to that, which means we got to get rid of that. We also have to get rid of this one. So we could actually deconstruct that whole thing. And do that. And we're gonna go ahead and just... Wait a minute. Can I though? No, I'd have to... Alright. Do. We're gonna go ahead and stick another one right here. so that we can do that. I'm okay with that. Okay, cool, cool. Let's come up. Check our volcano. We've got it all mopped out. Excellent. Looks like we can use a little bit more liquid. Not much. But it's not... This isn't in the green. So we'll just keep working on it. Watch it. Okay, so we just... On this one... See, we already got that set up, right? Yeah. It's really hot. Your current temperature is 200. Oh, negative 200? Really? Oh, that's not right. I think so, though. Alright. Just got a little bit of abyssalite here to pick up, and we can actually seal this here soon. Alright, we just need to get the wiring done, so I'll let them do that. Let's go back to our base area, check our pipes. How are we doing? Oh, this is back to this again? This is just so frustrating sometimes. Oh, we can fix that by doing this. What if we take it up this way? Then we can deconstruct this. Deconstruct that as well. We don't need that there. Right. Okay, so this is gonna come here. Do we need all of this stuff down here anymore? I don't think so. I understand why I did it, but it's like, I don't think we need it anymore. We had a bunch of chlorine in here that we wanted to get rid of. And so, you know, we put all of these extra pipes and stuff in. Doesn't look like we need it anymore. So we might as well deconstruct it all. That's fine, and that's fine. Okay. Well, that cleans up the pipes better. And this splits now. Okay. Cool. We could probably redo this as well. I just like clean pipes, you know. So if we were just to go through here, so that this comes along the bottom, and then this one, which comes here, just go right there, which means we can deconstruct that. And this. We're just doing some pipe cleanup, that's all. Nothing more. Deconstruct that one too. We're gonna change this anyways. Alright, so our existing one is here. Alright. Where was this coming from? Mainly to there. So I think what we can do is we can do this. And then we can deconstruct all of this to there. Alright. Still not the best setup here, but we're working on it. Alright, let's check our dupes. Oh, we got Pacu. More Pacu. Well, we might as well. Then we might as well make Pacu steaks because... Well, yeah, we'll just do the Pacu steaks. I should have kept them and we could make a farm, but... Oh well, too late. I've already killed half of them. Alright. Let me see. How are we doing down here? How many critters? We don't have the sensor thing. Where is the sensor thing? Critter sensor. Here it is. You could put this anywhere. Just gonna stick one in each room. It'll tell us how many critters. Now we can do this. We've got 6 critters. We've got 4 critters. We've got 5. So we definitely need more smooth. And we need another hat or stone. So let's get those taken care of. Cool. Alright, let's come up here. Alright, we're already pumping the gas out. And we're picking up stuff. Let's sweep that. Perfect. We can get that dug out. I believe if you leave this one, the volcano won't activate. We ever get this volcano researched or analyzed? We did. Okay, good. Right, I think I'm good. We can optimize this a little bit later, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just seal it for now. So we're going to do that. Right, how are we doing on gas? Oh, not really that great. We're gonna cut down. So we're gonna disable a second one of these. We're gonna go ahead and activate this. We're gonna come over here and activate our other coal over here too. Yep. We must prepare. Alright, well, I think that completes this episode. In the next one, hopefully this thing will finally put out some magma so that we can start going. Right now I still have these going full bore. Got plenty of water all over this map, so I'm just going to keep them running for now. I think I'm good with that. There's obviously things that we need to do eventually. We don't have to deconstruct that yet. What are we making over here? As long as we're not making any of the metals, I think we're good. I'm gonna set this one up to where it'll always do that. And then we'll do 10 of those as well. Should be good. Yeah, see, we're running a little low on power. Because I turned that off. But we got these going. This is not enough natural gas to make it the full 57 cycles. So that's where I think, you know, putting in some additional solar is probably going to be something that we want to do. There's another one. Might as well keep it going. I can take that out as well. Get that taken care of. Might as well mine those out. Okay, so these are not in gas. All right, so let's deconstruct this one. Let's deconstruct this one. We're gonna need some water over here. It's polluted water. Let's do that. This is gonna be, we can grab water from in here and activate that. It'll be kind of hard to grab, but we'll try. Okay, so that's good. We still need to come in here, so... You know, we... I don't want to do this yet until we are ready. But that does mean we can put our hydrogen in. So let's deconstruct that. Yeah, and that's going to allow us to bring the hydrogen up. And we can deconstruct those. Then from a power perspective, we can deconstruct that line. As soon as we get this built here, we can go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, we don't. Gotta stick that in first. That's fine. There's nothing in here except for this little bit of lead. I'm gonna go ahead and just sweep it, and then we're gonna put the power line there. Okay. Anyways, we'll finish this in the next episode. Take care, everybody.